Congratulations, Hale Kipa, 40 years and 40 good ones yet to come.
Congratulations, Hale Kipa, for 40 years.
Congratulations, Hale Kipa.
Welcome and aloha. We are really quite excited to be here tonight for our annual meeting. This is our 40th anniversary, and I hope by the end of the evening that you have had an opportunity to connect with and experience the organization in a way that makes sense. You are, after all part of our ohana. Our annual meeting, as you know, is traditionally one in which we have foster parents, staff, board members, and folks from our capital campaign, as well as those that work with us on a regular basis.
Oh, it pleases me so much to know that Hale Kipa has been around for 40 years, serving youth with the most incredible, awesome staff, and hopefully we'll be here for a lot longer serving the youth of Hawaii.
Congratulations, Hale Kipa, for 40 years.
Let me give you a quick encapsulation of last year, and I apologize in advance. The up moments are going to be significantly fewer in number than the low moments. We had a very tough year financially. I won't go into the gory details, but we ran a significant deficit last year. I balanced that by the fact that I announced last year at this meeting that we were about to see Project Focus exhibit at Macy's, and that was a really exciting opportunity for us. The material got picked up in Real Word. We've seen it a number of different places, and our youth and the work we've done was highlighted in a number of ways, which was really quite encouraging. We ended up closing the community mental health shelter in Manoa at the end of April, or end of March, April, one of those months, due to cuts by CAMHD. And we have, since the end of the fiscal year, actually closed our boys' emergency shelter and are now down to one, girls' shelter and Kamala shelter care.
You got the email too, John. Did you? Yeah, black.
We have been working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture for over 2 years to put in place financing for Old Fort Weaver Road. Our ongoing negotiations meant that the capital campaign became dormant. We were really excited that in the end of 2009 we finalized our plans for Old Fort Weaver Road with Pankow. We received pricing estimates that were within our budget, and we continue to wait for the opportunity to go forward with that project. The most exciting, one of the most exciting initiatives of the last year was our transformation initiative that has been funded by the Haole Maloa Foundation. We hired an application web developer, we hired an education researcher, a development director, and a director of training, as well as a foster parent recruiter on the Big Island. And I will speak a little bit more about pieces of that later, but as we've shared with Haole Maloa, the grant, in the midst of an otherwise very dark and bleak fiscal picture, provided us a way to look past the short term, and with hope and a vision for the future, provided energy to us about a direction we really wanted to go.
Congratulations to Hale Kipa, 40 years. It's 40 more.
Happy 40, Hale Kipa.
Happy 40th, Hale Kipa. Happy another 40 as well.
Congratulations, Hale Kipa, for 40 years.
Two very good pieces of news that I'll end for last year. We bid for and received the independent living contract with the Department of Human Services, something about which we were very anxious. And kudos go to Jack and all of those who have worked on that program. There is no better way of assuring continued funding in a competitive procurement than performance. And when you do excellent work, it is acknowledged, even in the worst political situations. And then as you walked in, You saw a photo of an award presented to the Ballesteros family for outstanding service as foster parents. And when we met with the mayor, I was reminded that we had been involved in this ridiculous process about our services and the need for those. And simultaneously, we have a foster parent who, as you know, I believe are the angels of the world, was being acknowledged by the city and county. And I think they deserve great credit for that. And that's as appropriate a way as I have of ending my story about the year that we've just ended. This is the old man in the shoe with his children, and that's Mother Goose. That's a hat. I'm frightened by that. Very creative. Tonight, we've tried to share with you the rich history of 40 years of our organization, but more importantly, the stories of the heart of those who work here, of those who receive services. We are a community that has come together with a shared vision and shared purpose to provide service to these youth and families. Staff are very reluctant public speakers, and I appreciate their courage to come up here and share their stories with you. I thank you for your time, for your commitment to youth, to Hale Kipa, to the community. And I do, particularly tonight, I want to remind you again, do not pass up the opportunity to tell someone how important they are to you, how much they mean to you, how much you love them, and never, ever fail to go to bed without saying that to the person you love the most. Travel well, travel safely. We'll see you next year.
Congratulations, Hale Kipa, on your 40th anniversary. We hope you have 40 plus more.